After one of the hottest, driest summers on record in my district, the garden's looking a little bit frazzled. And if you've had your garden suffer through the summer months, well, my little guide to helping it get back on track is going to be very important to you. There's a lot of things that you should be doing and can do right now to get it looking fantastic for autumn. The first thing you need to do is make sure the irrigation system is working properly. As we move into the autumn, proper humidity will rise, evaporation will decrease, and the soil will start holding more moisture, which is optimal for plant growth. Just make sure that they're spraying direct onto the garden and lawn. Water on pathways is just a waste. Next thing you should do is look at the plants that are stressed and seek to provide some stimulus for them to recover. The tried and proven formula for heat stress in Australia for 40+ years is Seasol. This brew of giant kelp seaweed pulled up from the shores of King Island has been the go-to for gardeners trying to revive unhappy plants for years. Even the larger plants in your garden, like this huge tamarillo tree, the avocado above me, are all water stressed after 3 months with no rainfall at all. You can irrigate these plants, but you can't replace the moisture in the soil fast enough. So applying Seasol is going to make the world of difference. The first thing they'll do is drop their leaves, and then they start dropping their fruit. That's the last thing we want. So this is the solution, drenching the ground around the base. So all these surface roots down here, this will help them enormously, and hopefully I won't lose any more fruit. Plants in pots also benefit from this tonic. Drenching a pot now is a good way to go. Soak the soil, and this will get the seaweed extract to soak in around the roots. The plant hormones and phytochemicals stimulate new root growth, and this in turn will stimulate new growth on the plant. And in the case of flowers or edibles, new flowers and beautiful new fruit. Roses love hot, dry conditions, but too hot and the flowers become smaller and lose their colour if you're not careful. In this case, apply Seasol over the foliage. The leaves will absorb it quickly and it protects the plant from extremes, whilst encouraging the next flush of flowers. Now, if you're applying the regular Seasol over your plants and thinking that you're feeding them, you're not. This is a garden tonic. It's basically going to improve the plant's health and the soil through applying plant hormones which come from that seaweed extract, that giant kelp. If you want to give them a feed though, there's a couple of different formulations of Seasol you should look out for. This is the gold, and it's got a rich source of calcium in it. Now, calcium's really important for plant health. It boosts its resistance to diseases and encourages strong root growth. It's also vitally important for crops like tomatoes. So if you've got tomatoes, capsicums, any of those, use this and you'll avoid blossom end rot. But of course, if you want to get a bit of fertilizer and the benefits of seaweed extract at the same time, then you want the seaweed that's going to come through this Seasol Advanced. It's a really good way to fertilise. It's got nutrients in it that are absorbed through the foliage, and it encourages the plant to grow straight away.